Hi, my name is Mary with GoodyGodmother.com, and I am here today to show you how to make a 6-strand challah braided bread. So we're going to start with the dough from my Texas Toast challah recipe. So here it's completed its first rise, and we're going to let it complete its second rise already braided. So I've turned it out onto a lightly floured work surface, and the first thing we're going to do is split this into 6 even strands. You could do this by weight, but I just eyeball it. So first I cut it in half. Set one half aside. Make this into a tube best I can, then eyeball thirds. 1, 2, 3, and this will make a just over 2-pound loaf. You can also split it into 2 smaller loaves, but meh, we're just making one big one today. So, and a big one is better when you're practicing and you're just learning to make your 6-strand braids. Having the longer strands actually helps you visualize a little bit better. So these are all about the same size. Okay, about the same size, and so now we're just going to roll them out into strands. So now we have our 6 strands, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to braid the strands together. So to start braiding, you want to pinch all the strands together at the very top, pinch them really well, and then separate them. I'm going to try to keep this as easy for you to follow as possible. Please feel free to email me or comment if you have any questions. So we're going to start by taking the far left strand, bringing it over to the center, and taking this strand and bringing it out. Then we're going to take the far right strand, just overlap it over one, and bring this strand out here. Following me so far? Now we're going to take the 2 center strands and cross. And twist it over here, and then we just kind of repeat the process. So bring this over one. You'll start to see where the bumps kind of come together. And then at the end, we just pinch the bread together very well. You don't want it to come undone. Tuck it under. Now, as you can see, this bread is very flat. You can leave it like this and let it rise, and you'll end up with a pretty thin bread. But as I like my bread to have a little more loft to it for sandwiches, I just kind of take the edges, tuck it under, and then take this little unsightly bit, tuck that under here. Now that the bread looks nice and pretty, we are going to brush it with egg and let it complete its second rise. And this, my dears, is how you make a 6-strand challah braided bread. Thank you for joining me today.